What's up, y'all? So, it's late, and I just figured that I'm gonna make a video real quick because I just finished looking at TV and I was just scrolling up and down on Facebook. And I'm sorry if my eyes are low. I'm tired. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. But anyway, enough about me. So, I'm making this video because, like I said, I was scrolling up and down Facebook and I see a lot of females that is like, oh, I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life, or always bad stuff about relationships. What females need to realize is that self-acceptance is key. So once you begin to accept yourself and your flaws and what's wrong with you or good things about you, then someone else will accept it. But you can't go into a relationship with guns flaming and expect somebody to accept you. Like, nobody wants to be scared off at first sight. So, for example, if I'm first meeting someone and they say, oh, you know, I like your hair. Instead of saying, oh, this is not my hair, just say thank you. You see what I'm saying? Accept what people say to you. Like, I'm talking about like positive things. Like if somebody says even negative things, it's called constructive criticism. And like I told you guys, like people used to make fun of me, my eyes are too big, whatever. Okay, that's fine. They used to call me an owl and stuff like that. Like, that stuff doesn't bother me anymore because, okay, I might look like an owl, but an owl is smarter than you. I might, look a certain way to you, but I have two beautiful kids. I have a man that loves me, that I've been with for almost 7 years. So forget about what you have to say. I do what I need to do for me. So ladies, if you know there's something that you can work on for yourself, work on it for yourself. Don't wait for no man to come and swoop you off your feet and try to change you who you are for them. Be who you are, but better yourself for yourself. Don't better yourself for another person because you're not getting the satisfaction at the end of the day. You have to better yourself for you. People say, oh, I do this, and that for my kids. No, you're supposed to do things because you want to do it. Like, I didn't go out and fill out applications and stuff for my kids. I did that to better myself for my kids. So, like, when you have kids, you have to be that example to them. Like, people rely on things too much. And when you rely on stuff in life, then, you're setting yourself up for failure, for real. Because, like, babe always tell me, excuse me, y'all. Don't ever rely on something that can be taken away from you. So, like, if you got a man and he, putting food on the table, doing this, doing that, and then the next day he's like, oh, well, I don't want to be with you, then that means you need to get your butt up and you need to do what you have to do for you as a woman. And I'm talking to these women, these girls out here, because we too dependent on other people to do things for us. If you in the system getting food stamps or whatever, do what you gotta do. But that's supposed to be something temporary. You're supposed to be trying to get out the system. Like, that's not a way of life. Don't depend on the system. Don't depend on anything like that, because y'all see who our president is, and he is not for, all of this welfare and stuff like that. So you really need to get up and you really need to get a job. If not for to cheese it, do it for yourself. Better yourself. Stack your money up. Do what you have to do for you. Don't even depend on a job. Do what you have to do. Like, I'm not saying go out on the corner and strip and sell your body, but I'm saying be smart about what you're gonna do in your life. Meaning, if you really have a passion for babysitting, for instance, be an entrepreneur. Be an entrepreneur. Open up your own businesses. Have people work for you. Don't work for anybody. Work for yourself. Be better for yourself, because at the end of the day, that's the only person you have left at the end of the life is yourself. You don't have anybody else. You came in the world alone. You're going to die alone. So do for you. You're supposed to be selfish. Ladies, don't be like, oh, well, I don't have no man because, they expect too much. No, you expect too much. It's not, you can't, when you're, looking for a man or whatever, a woman, whatever your preference is, you can't expect Prince Charming to just run in and swoop you off your feet and everything to be dandelions and gold flowers and whatever. You have to do what you have to do for you. You have to make your relationship work for you and your significant other, but more so for you. You have to make yourself happy before you got to make somebody else happy. So, and like another thing, like I understand, it's new fashion trends and that and whatever like that. And, respect yourself. Cover yourself up, present yourself like a lady. Don't have your butt hanging out. Don't have your little V hanging out. Don't do that. That's not cute. If you got a little cleavage hanging out, that's okay. But don't have your whole boob hanging out. Like, you have to respect yourself before you expect somebody else to respect you. And like, that's just the way life works. When you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you do what you have to do. You present yourself as a woman, as a lady, as a business person, because at the end of the day, everything that you do in life is considered business. Everything. Every transaction you make, every time you go into a grocery store, McDonald's or Wendy's or Walmart, wherever, if you're just walking down the street and somebody comes up to you, you're conducting business, because you never know who you can run into, who can give you a job, who can, make your life better. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do what you have to do for you. Don't depend on anybody. Like, depend on God. Pray. Ask God to help you and to guide you to do what you have to do as a person, as a woman. Us women need to build ourselves up. Stop depending on these men to build you up. Because at the end of the day, these are our men, but they'll knock you down too. They'll knock you down as fast as they build you up. So you need to build yourself up. You need to make yourself a stronger woman and a stronger person for yourself. Forget your kids. Do it for you. Because when your kids get grown, they're going to be like, wow, my mom really did this by herself. She made sure that we was good. Even if my daddy was there or wasn't there, she still made sure we was good. And that's what you need to do. And I'm not only talking to these mothers out here, I'm talking to these young girls out here. When you get older, don't depend on anybody. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Do what you gotta do. Don't be like me. Like, I'm in a whole different state from where I'm from. I got 2 kids, no job. Well, I just got a job after 2 years of not having a job. And it's not even something that I want to do. But then, you know what? When I came home, ring, 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 another interview came up. So I'm trying to do what I have to do for me so I can build myself as a mother and as a person. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm not relying on YouTube. I'm not relying on my man. I'm not relying on anybody. But I have to do what I have to do for me. I have to make my life more comfortable for myself. Don't rely on anything that could be taken away from you, because something could be taken away from you as fast as it was given to you. And that's all I have to say for tonight. It's late. I have to go to bed because I have to get up early in the morning to get my kids on the bus to go to school, and I have an appointment in the morning. So I will see you guys soon. Peace, love, prosperity. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's try to get 10 likes on this video. And yeah, make sure you share it to your mama, your grandmama, your sister, your brother, your mother, your auntie, your uncle, and your baby mama, your baby daddy, your auntie's brother, sister, grandsisters, aunts, mothers, sisters, brother, and everybody else that you want to share it to. See you guys soon.